On Friday the 30th of January 2015, a number of citizens from Ahvaz formed a gathering in order to protest against the poor air pollution in the city and called for the authorities to fix this issue. Ali Motahari, the outspoken Tehran representative, referred to the fact that he has been censored in the media and gave his reasoning for this to be the fear of the media from being banned and losing reputation, as well as increasing pressures on Hassan Rouhani. At a Democratic Congress, Ali Motahari criticized restrictions for freedom of speech in Hassan Rouhani's government. During the past week, the family of Saeed Matinpour, who is a human rights activist and a journalist from Azerbaijan, expressed their concerns over the poor conditions in the quarantine sections of Zanjan prison and held the security officials responsible for any physical health deterioration of Mr. Matinpour. On Thursday the 29th of January 2015, more than 200 workers of the Khatun Abad copper smelter project in Tehran formed a gathering in front of the governor's building in the city of Babak for the third consecutive day. Furthermore, on Sunday the 1st of February 2015, more than 1,000 workers of the Safar Pipe Manufacturing Company decided to leave their jobs. These workers left work and put this production unit at a halt after the employer refused to pay the second portion of the workers' wages. Behnam Ebrahimzadeh has been transferred to the solitary confinement in Section 209 of the Evin prison for the past 2 weeks, and he has not been permitted to make contact with his family since this transfer. Furthermore, Mehdad Amir Vaziri, a labor activist, was summoned to the Sanandaj Revolutionary Court. Meanwhile, Zanyar Baghian, another labor activist, was sent to the Sanandaj prison. On the 29th of January 2015, after spending 12 years in prison on charges of shipping and participating in supplying drugs, a prisoner was executed in the prison of Bam. A prisoner called Arash from the city of Karaj, who was convicted of murder, was executed in Karaj by the verdict of Alborz Penal Court. Furthermore, Syed Ahmad Reza Haeri, a Green Movement political activist and a reformist, was sentenced to 3 years and 6 months in prison after pursuing to take legal actions against the beatings of political prisoners during what is now known as Black Thursday, which took place in Section 350 of the Evin prison on the 17th of April 2014. 5 other students were sentenced to a total of 20 years imprisonment with the same charges. A 21-year-old young male accused of murdering another young male was executed in the central prison of Mashhad. Furthermore, during a joint operation with the police, the Iranian Revolutionary Guards arrested 46 boys and girls in the city of Nazarabad in the Alborz province on charges of participating in a party. Ramin Rezai, a civil activist, was arrested and sentenced to 91 days in prison. He was transferred to the Mahabad prison in order to serve his sentence.
Reportedly, on Wednesday the 28th of January 2015, a driver by the name of Moslem Dinyar Zehi, suspected of smuggling gasoline, was shot dead by a number of Iranian Revolutionary Guard corps. This incident took place in the Goharkuh region in the city of Khosh. During the speeches that were held on Friday the 30th of January in the city of Azad Shahr, Maulana Muhammad Hossein Gargij referred to the closure of the prayer house in the Punak region of the city of Tehran and explicitly criticized the situation. He then called for the freedom of all religions and religious minorities. On Sunday the 1st of February, Mohammad Ayub Kazemi, a seminary and university researcher, was summoned by the Special Clerical Court. On Monday the 2nd of February, one of the religious students of the Zahedan Sunni school called Qasem Abiyat was arrested. 3 Baha'i citizens by the names of Faramaz Lofti, Ziaullah Qaderi, and Surush Garjaspi were arrested after being summoned by the courts. Naveed Haghighi and Shahram Falah, each of whom was sentenced to 3 years imprisonment, introduced themselves to the Arak and Kerman prisons on Wednesday the 4th of February 2015 in order to start serving their sentences. These 2 Baha'i citizens, along with 18 others, have been sentenced to a total of 58 years imprisonment. Hafez Zahir Kham, a Sunni theological teacher in the city of Balochistan, was assassinated by a number of armed men. On Sunday the 1st of February, the Setare-Sob weekly magazine was found guilty by Branch 76 of the trial court, which was presided by Judge Siamak Modir Khoresani, on charges of spreading lies and disturbing the public opinion. The cyber section of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps stated that during the recent weeks, 12 people were detained and 24 people were summoned on charges of managing a number of Facebook pages. On Tuesday the 3rd of February, the charges against the managing director of the banned newspaper called Mardom-e Emrouz was issued by the interrogator of the second branch of the Culture and Media Court. The website of the outspoken Tehran representative, Ali Motahari, was filtered by order of the judiciary at the Islamic Consultative Assembly. The chairman of the online newspaper policy council called Homa said that on Tuesday the 3rd of February, the prosecutor of Tehran wrote a letter and announced that the Homa newspaper will be banned due to its lack of permits. Mohammad Hassan Yousafpour, a political prisoner, is reportedly infected with a rare blood disease which could result in him becoming blind. The president of Cancer Research in Iran stated that the number of cancer patients in Iran is less than that of the global average. However, the rate of increase in the number of cancer patients in Iran is a major concern. On Thursday the 5th of February, Ali Ahmad Soleiman, a political prisoner who is sentenced to death, has been exiled to the central prison of Tabriz.